Pope condemns those trying to make quick buck off coronavirus. I honestly thought he was holding a giant baguette. It's the holy novelty pen in the shape of the cross that he signs official decrees with. My dumb ass thought you were serious and googled holy novelty pen only to be disappointed. I was also deceived. Didn't know it was a joke until I read this comment. Ha. And he wears a funny hat as well. The Pope should have put priests who molests children in jail, and he wears a funny hat. Wears red shoes in a clear car, dresses like an outer space pimp Neil Brennan, who would be left to give mass. The old gods will tear out of the sky like lightning and destroy the papacy for its sins against man. Some of us thought he was wearing it backwards like the cool kids, not me. You ironically said kids, then saw the comment under mine. Good Lord. No brim, so more of the choir boy's cock will go in his mouth. They each give +2 charisma. Attunement though. Where are the nuns in bikinis? That only exists in anime or hentai. You do not want to see one in real life, especially the old ones. As he covers up the abuse of kids, and other crimes, and spreads lies and deceit. If you flip it upside down, the robe disappears from the altar boy on it. And it writes only in red. That's not even a joke, is it? It's only a baguette before it's sanctified. Then it becomes garlic bread. Is it unlimited like at the Olive Garden? It's one infinitely long loaf. Isn't there an Arabian Nights story about a loaf of bread that regenerates itself no matter how many times you tear a chunk off? Double the effect against vampires? Unless it's a Lucard, not even the nail of Helena could take him down. Is it palms from Palm Sunday? Palm Sunday. Mom's spaghetti. What is it actually? Pretty sure it's a bunch of palms for Palm Sunday, the most effective post ever at getting me to actually click on the link. But do not see giant baguette. Disappointed. Want money back. Bequet hoax 2020, never forget. It was actually the thumbnail from the Reddit app, in the name of the butter, the crumb, and the holy toast. He's looking disappointed because they forgot marinara again. Yeah, me too. Nah, it's clearly lettuce. Maybe it's a giant sub. I think 99% of people would agree with you in that. His Holiness would definitely opt for a tiger crust. That from an organization that likes to make a quick buck from peddling bullshit. Make that not Pope Pius II but Pope Pius XII in my comment. Apologies to two. Is it a xenomorph skeleton? And I was looking forward to reading about Pope condoms. We are both disappointed. That's just one of FSM's noodly appendages. And the body of Christ. He's not. I thought it was an extra huge dried bean curd, and then a baguette, and then I was totally confused as to what he was holding. Now you're making me hungry. Is he casting magic missile, just for shits? What are you referring to? The picture in the article shows him sitting with a piece of paper. 1 hour ago the thumbnail on the Reddit app I thought he was holding a giant shrimp, the body of Christ. He should social distance slap some sense into certain profiteers with that thing. Thought it was some massive pastor. He seems to be a genuine guy speaking up and exempling true charity and humility, having spent most of his life as a Jesuit serving among the disadvantaged. Not like Pope Pius II, more like BS2, during World War II, who failed to advocate for the Jews in the rounding up and shipping of them to extermination camps. He's calculating for the Nazis to defeat the communist Russians and to also not draw German military attention against the Vatican. See the dramatic movie Amen that well represents the events of that time. The political character defects of that time, among many parties, appear to be repeated today. eBay is flooded with assholes selling sanitary items way over normal price. There's listings for rubbing alcohol for $25–50 a bottle and they're getting that. If you're bored and need to kill time, go report sellers for price gouging. Everclear is still well stocked. Actually, it's not. I've been trying to get a bottle for about 2 weeks. Just got a couple bottles for my mom a week ago and one for myself yesterday. Chicken and bread were 95% missing. Wow, that's awesome. I may probably get downvoted for this. But if you stay home all the time there's no need for sanitizers. I'm in home for past 3 weeks. And I'm leading my life as usual. Only once I went out for supplies and I bathed as soon as I came home. Some people still have to work. I live in an apartment building. If I go check my mail, I have to touch doors that other people touch. Oh yeah, forgot about that. I'm out of work. So I'm using this time for competitive exams. So there's no need for me to go out. So I think I should reframe my comment saying, if it's not necessary, there's no need to go out. Yes, but you know the biggest hoarders are the people who are at home, not an apartment building. I'm in the same boat as you, having to go down to the mailroom or laundry room, etc. And I wouldn't even have the room to unnecessarily hoard even if I tried, as I don't have a basement or a garage. Nothing to hoard. There are street vendors here. In India. And for worst case, we have a garden in our home which could supplement food items. Like mango instead of tomato for sour. Indian food is different. Also, we got provisions just like normal month, nothing extra. A fight none in my country hoarded like in USA, so we still got enough stuff in stores and no need to hoard. No need to hurry. Okay, then what about the people that you go get supplies from? I didn't know there's an automated self-serving store around. Also, doesn't someone in your house need to go out to make income somehow so the house doesn't run out of power or water? There are street vendors in India. So we get them at our doorsteps. Little scary though. Since they meet all people. We are from upper middle class family. So as of now we are good but can't hold for longer. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm a little paranoid when going to the stores to get supplies. I keep my distance, but there's still probably a chance to get to me since most people have to go there eventually. There is actually an automated self-serving store. Amazon stores has these grocers that all you need to do is scan your phone, grab things and walk out. The cameras can detect things that you picked up and it'll be on your account, you just pay there. I tried to trick the system for fun, but it still somehow find out the stuff I picked up. I wish there's more of those everywhere. I was in Germany when the travel ban was announced. An 800 one-way flight to Montreal went from $800 to over $10K in the span of 5 hours. And they're struggling and need to be bailed out. It's just crazy to me to go after the dude selling hand sanitizer for $50, but not the company doing the exact same thing. One is a smart business move where the market dictates the price, the other is a person capitalizing on a tragedy. What company is selling $50 hand sanitizer? Steve out in front of Walmart. Sorry, I thought you were a different comment. Both are pretty as sholish. If I could report the airline I would. There's listings for rubbing alcohol for $25–50 a bottle and they're getting that. If you're bored and need to kill time, go report sellers for price gouging. Not saying they are right to be doing so, but it always amazes me how people are so quick to jump on the average person's back for gouging on items, yet multi-billion-dollar pharmaceutical companies do the same thing every day of the week on every single medical item, yet Americans jump up and down defending the medical system on their refusal to change to a more social system such as the NHS. As long as you are wearing a suit and getting paid a 7-figure sum, it is okay to fuck people bare in the ass. You're not wrong, but there's nothing we can do about it. If I could report the pharmaceutical companies and hospitals and get them shut down, I would. eBay doesn't care about your reports, sorry to say. Take a look at all the obvious fake and counterfeit stuff from China that gets sold. eBay couldn't care less about fake stuff as long as it sells. It doesn't help that it's too much out there to count and control. Price gouging isn't too different here. Unless there's bad PR that mentions them, they won't do a thing. Items I've flagged have been taken down. My hope is they will get tired of posting and say fuck it. I've been leaving the ones that are like $10 free shipping alone. But this asshole thinks he's clever by saying he's selling artwork. Yes, counterfeit items are a problem. China scams the system. They fake item location all the time. That's the open market you support. Check the prices at the Vatican gift shop if you want to see real crimes. Or you know the kiddie diddling. Price gouging typically assumes a limited locality, so things sold on the internet isn't price gouging. Just internet assholes being assholes. At that point it's profiteering and they should be treated like looters. Thing is, that's the going price everywhere if you can get a hold of it. I use it commercially and have had to switch to another chemical as it's just too expensive to keep using. It's not manufacturers. It's Betty Joe 87 from Fargo ND's eBay account. Not Walmart. Hard to believe something that cost 99 cents automatically goes to 49.99.